Hello everybody. Today, April 23rd, is the day of the English language. So it's actually called the English Language Day, named after what the United Nations named this day for. So on this very day, what is being celebrated? So basically, the English language as such is being celebrated. Its history, its culture, and its literature all around the world, and also its impact on the world history as an international cross-border language. But why specifically on April the 23rd? Well, in order to be able to retrace this date, we have to go back into history and mention one of the most famous writers in the world. The English Language Day was created by the United Nations, and the United Nations has 6 official languages, among which English, Spanish, Arabic, French, Chinese, Russian. And the interesting fact is that every single one of these languages has got its own celebration day on a specific day of the year. It can be sometimes also a week. Now, going back to the 23rd of April, why is this day so important? It is because the 23rd of April marks the birth and the death of William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was born on the 23rd of April 1564 and died on the 23rd of April 1616. William Shakespeare wrote more than 39 plays, more than 150 sonnets, and an enormous amount of poems, among which we can quote Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, Macbeth. But not only this, it should also be important to quote that William Shakespeare also helped shape the English language in the form as we speak it today. And he introduced more than 1,000 words, such as, for instance, let me just quote a couple of them, lonely, or an expression such as break the ice that we use every day pretty much, fashionable, or bedazzled. And all these words have been introduced by William Shakespeare. So the 23rd of April today is the perfect day to celebrate the English language around the world. Now, a couple of salient facts about the language, and I'd like to redirect you to my video that I did today about the motivation to learn English. You will also find a good amount of facts, a fair amount of facts about the English language and why it's so important to learn it today. Although there is no saying that it's very important, I think it's something that everybody knows around the world. 1.5 billion people speak English at some level around the world, and this in 12 countries, UK, United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, among a few of them, in which English is spoken as an official language. So the 23rd of April is marked by a certain amount of activities to celebrate the English language. There are, for instance, reading events in which Shakespeare is quoted. There are also theatre performances of Shakespeare, but also of other very important playwrights. The language is also used as an opportunity to challenge each other about the level of language of English language spoken. There are quizzes being performed, and there are also cultural discussions in academic environments around the English language. The 23rd of April is also the World Book and Copyright Day by the UNESCO. So on this very day, you can also we also celebrate the fact of reading. So every time you take a book, think about this copyright celebration, which is held on the very same day as the celebration of the English language. Books are also celebrated on this very day. It's also the day for the protection of the copyrights and the language as a tool. So every time you take a book, every time you go to a library, every time you go to a bookshop and you acquire a new book, especially on this very day that I'd like to celebrate with you, do bear in mind that today is indeed the day on which we celebrate both the English language and also the copyright and literature in general. Thank you very much for your attention.